Hey, this is Kelly.
Hey, Kelly, what can we do for you on this Dirty Work Wednesday?
Okay, so I've been dating this guy that I met through a divorce dating app. I got divorced last year, and I finally decided to get out there. And I met this really great guy named Joe. I mean, we've been seeing each other for about 4 months or so now.
Okay, and I take it he is divorced as well?
Yeah, he is. I mean, he's got 2 kids. They live down in Raleigh, which isn't a super long drive, but, you know, we still get to see each other only on the weekends or every other weekend. But it's fine, you know. That's not the problem. It's that he just refuses to introduce me to his kids.
Oh, okay. So how long did you guys say you've been dating?
Since May. I mean, we actually had our first date on Memorial Day.
Okay. And you said he has 2 kids?
Yeah, a boy and a girl. And the thing is, I absolutely love kids. I've always wanted kids, but my ex-husband didn't. And honestly, that's one of the reasons why we got divorced. You know, so when he told me he had 2 kids, I was really excited. I mean, but for some reason, he won't introduce me to them. You know, and it makes me feel like it's because he doesn't take what we have going seriously.
So this is a bit of a 180, right? I mean, usually it's a guy who's like, she has kids. I'm not trying to be anybody's daddy. But in this case, you got a woman who actually wants to fill that role and then isn't getting the chance.
Well, you know, I mean, I'm not trying to swoop in and become somebody's mom. You know, I respect that they have a mother, and I'm not trying to be the replacement mom, but I just want him to introduce me to them so I can meet them. I mean, I want them to know how much I love their dad, and I want them to know I'm a nice person. And, you know, I feel like I'm dating someone who's only showing me one side of themselves. You know what I mean?
Have you told him all of this? Like, have you said, look, I really want to meet your kids?
Yes, countless times.
And what does he say?
Well, he says he made an agreement with his ex-wife that he wouldn't bring their kids around any new girlfriends, you know, and she agreed to the same thing. He feels like it's not fair to the kids and it's confusing.
How old are they? How old are the kids?
Well, I think the girl's 11 and his son is 9.
Oh, I think they're old enough to not be confused by any of this, then.
Exactly. That's what I said. But, you know, he said he's respecting his ex-wife's wishes. There's no unnecessary drama for him to deal with. You know, he wants to keep it peaceful.
I don't know what to tell you here, Cal. I mean, I guess if you want to keep dating him, you got to respect the ex-wife's wishes, right?
You know, that's just it. I honestly don't think he's telling the truth about that. I don't think his ex-wife even cares about me. I think he's just using that as an excuse because he thinks if I meet his kids, they're going to love me and then he'll be stuck if he wants to stop dating.
Oh, I got you. Okay. Well, that's a legit concern, don't you think? I mean, what if his kids meet you and are like, she's the best, but then he's like, I'm so glad you like her. I have a date with a different woman on Friday.
Okay, well, if that's the case, then fine, but just be honest and tell me that. I mean, don't drag me along and tell me, oh, I'd love for you to meet them, but my ex-wife has a rule.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of immature, you know?
So the reason you called then, you want to know if this is actually his ex-wife's rule for him or if he's lying about it because secretly he's not that serious about you.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
That's what I want to know. And I keep wanting to call his ex-wife just to introduce myself and let her know that I'm a nice person. But I kind of feel like that would be going way over the line. Plus, my friends that I talk to all say that that should be something he does, not me.
Yeah, I kind of agree with them. Plus, how exactly were you going to call her without him knowing about it, right? I mean, you'd have to get her number from him, and then he'd be like, wait a minute, why do you want her number?
Actually, no, I have her number because she works at which is a pretty big company down there. And one of my friends got me her number off the company directory.
Wow. So you really could call her if you wanted to then.
Yeah, you know, but I don't want to do it because then I would seem too pushy.
Okay, listen, why don't we do this? Why don't we call her and say something like, hey, we're doing a topic today on whether or not it's cool for your ex to introduce his new girlfriend to the kids after a divorce. And then we'll tell her somebody texted us and said, we should call you because you and your husband have this rule. That way it's completely anonymous. You're not involved. And then what happens? Either she's going to say, yeah, we have a solid standing rule, or she might say, no, we don't have any rule because I don't know what you're talking about. But I'm going to warn you right now, Cal, I would be prepared to hear the first one because this sounds like something a divorced couple would do. The whole no new girlfriends are on the kids thing. So just be prepared to hear that.
I know, and that's fine if she says that, because at least I'll know that's the reason and not because he's not taking our relationship seriously.
Okay. See if you can find that phone number, and then we'll call her up. Now, do you want to be on the other line listening when we call her?
Well, I'd like to hear what she says, yes.
Okay. What is the ex-wife's name? Do we know?
Yeah, it's Tracy.
Okay. So we'll call Tracy then when we come back.
Hello,
Hi, good morning. I'm calling to speak to Tracy, please.
this is Tracy. Can I ask who's calling?
Tracy, this is the Z Morning Zoo radio show on Z104. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. I'm sorry, this is who?
This is the Z Morning Zoo radio show. Nick, Ashley, and Shaggy on Z104. We're a radio station.
Oh, okay. I don't think I've ever heard of you. I'm so sorry.
Well, we're actually not in North Carolina. We're actually in Virginia. That's probably why.
Oh, okay. So, what can I do for you?
So we were having a discussion this morning on the air about divorced parents who are dating again. And the discussion specifically was about, do you have any rules as far as introducing someone that you've been dating to your children? Or do you have any rules as far as your ex goes doing the same thing? Anyways, the reason we called you is because somebody texted us and said, I have a friend who's divorced and her name is Tracy and she can explain, but they have a pretty solid rule in their house. So we were wondering if you could explain to us what this rule is.
Wait a second, I'm sorry. Who told you to call me?
Well, we don't know who it was. It was a text we got. I guess maybe a friend of yours?
Well, first of all, I don't even think I have any friends in Virginia. And second, I'm not even divorced, so I don't even know who gave you that information.
Oh. So you're not divorced?
No, I am very happily married still. Just had our anniversary, number 12.
Wow. Okay, well, congratulations. And now, your husband, what is his name?
His name's Joseph.
Okay, I see. So you and Joseph are married.
The last time that I checked, yeah.
Okay.
And you're married, right? Like, not like married, but separated or anything.
Nope, completely married. Got 2 kids and a Cocker Spaniel.
Well, you know what? I guess we got the wrong Tracy then. I'm so sorry to bother you.
That's no problem. Sorry I couldn't help.
Yeah, okay. Well, you have a nice day.
You as well.
Okay, so this sort of changes things. Cal, I think there's something going on here. Either this lady is in complete denial or you're being lied to by this guy.
I don't even know what to say.
This does explain a lot, though. Like, why doesn't he want to meet your kids? He lives in another city kind of far away, so he can only see you on weekends. Have you been to his house at all? Have you seen where he lives?
Well, I've been to his apartment.
Yeah, see, I wonder if that's even his apartment.
I cannot believe what I just heard.
Should we call him, right now and clear up the confusion?
No, you know what? I want to call him myself.
You sure you don't want us to do it? If he's been lying to you, I think we should expose him in front of everybody.
No, I want to have this conversation alone.
Hey, Shaggy and Natalia. My name's Sarah. I'm calling from Williamsburg.
Hey, Sarah. So what can we do for you today? Obviously, some dirty work.
Yeah, so I've been dating this guy, Bryce, for a few months now, and I don't know, things seem to be going well, but I just have, a slight concern.
Okay, so a slight concern. What seems to be the little issue, my dear?
Yeah, well, we're spending a lot of time together. We stay at each other's places and everything, but I don't know, I'm just getting that, I don't know if it's woman's intuition or what. I just feel like I might not be the only woman that Bryce is seeing.
Okay, so if you spend a lot of time together and spending the night together, how would you get that kind of idea, you see another woman, when would this guy have the time?
Yeah, okay, so one of my girlfriends actually saw a photo of him posted on that Facebook group, Are We Dating the Same Guy? And she was asking if anyone had tea or red flags on him. So that is kind of concerning.
Okay, yeah, I'm totally familiar with that group. But here's the thing. I've heard of some ex-girlfriends or ex-wives posting their former flames on there just because they want to create issues or drama for their exes. Makes sense,
Yeah.
though it doesn't necessarily mean there's red flags or tea.
Yeah, I thought about that too. I just I don't know. Something's just not sitting right with me, though. So, and I don't want to come out and ask him point blank because I'm just, well, first of all, not sure I'm going to get the truth. And also, I just don't want to cause drama or come across as like being too much, you know?
You know what? I got this. This is an easy one. I know exactly what to do. We're going to pull the old school War of the Roses, dirty work. We're going to tell Bryce he won dinner for two and like ask him a couple questions. If he picks the right questions and the right answers, then he'll get the dinner. What do you think about that, Sarah?
Yeah, I love that. Okay, that should work.
Okay, all right. So what we're going to do is, are you going to be listening when we call him on the air? Or do you want to... here's another question. Did you hang out with him last night?
Okay, I'm definitely going to be listening, for sure. I was not with him last night, but the last time I saw him was on Saturday night.
Hold on the line so we can get his number from you, and then we'll call him right after the song, okay?
Okay.
Hey there, can I speak to Bryce, please?
Yeah. Who's this?
So, my name is Toby Flanderson, and there's a very nice young lady who's about to win a dinner for two for playing a game with us. But you got to answer some questions correctly, and then you and this beautiful lady will win dinner at
Okay, cool. A game. I am with it. So what's the question I need to answer?
Great. So it'll take a quick second. It's actually 3 questions. If you get all 3 right, you and this lucky lady will win this dinner. You ready?
Oh, easy. Love it. Give it to me. I love trivia.
All right. Question 1. Who is the current president of the United States?
Oh, come on, man. That's easy. Joe Biden.
You got 1 for 1. Question 2. What kind of car do you drive?
Are you kidding me? Oh, this is ridiculous. I drive an Acura.
All right. Last question. Don't blow it. Who were you with last night? What is her name?
Well, I wasn't with anyone last night, but I was with somebody Monday night.
Yes, exactly. That's what I meant. Sorry. Who were you with Monday night?
Oh, man. These are the easiest questions ever. I was with Audrey on Monday night. So when do I get this dinner?
Well, you got all of them right. You won 3 for 3. We will tell Audrey. We'll call her and collect your prize, okay?
Cool, man. Thanks.
Oh, my God. So we have an interesting turn of events to tell you. We actually have Audrey on the line. She just called us. Audrey, so what's up? What's going on?
Hi. Well, I was the one who posted on Are We Dating the Same Guy on Facebook. And a friend of mine heard you guys talking to Sarah, I think that's her name, saying something about the Facebook post, and my friend told me to turn on Z104, and yeah, I just heard everything.
Oh, God. Well, so, Audrey, how do you feel?
Obviously, I also had a feeling that he wasn't just dating me. I mean, that's why I posted him. So I was thinking that we could set Bryce up. I mean, we could make him think he's meeting me for dinner, perhaps, but I'll have Sarah show up with me if she wants to really put him on the spot.
This is great. Oh, my God. So amazing. Yes, I love it. We'll get in touch with Sarah, see if she's comfortable with all of this, and then I'll connect you two, and y'all can take it from there.
Yeah, that would be perfect.
Dirty Work Wednesday, our favorite part of the week. So who are we talking to today, and where are you calling from?
Hey, guys. This is Stephanie from Newport News.
All right, Stephanie from Newport News. How can we help you today? What's going on in your world?
Oh, okay. So I've been dating this guy, James, for 9 months, and I really, really like him. Things, they've been great, but something happened a few days ago that has me questioning this relationship and if he's as great as I thought he was.
Okay, babe. So I need details about what happened. More information, please.
Okay, so Sunday, we'll start with Sunday. We were watching the basketball game. James and I were sitting on the couch, and he was trying to find a funny picture that he had on his phone he wanted to show me. So he's scrolling through, and I'm looking over at him as he's scrolling through his phone, and I'm almost positive that I saw a nude photo. Like, definitely of a woman on his camera roll. And I didn't want to say anything because I wasn't totally positive, and he never has given me a reason to think he is shady or not trustworthy.
Yeah, okay, Stephanie. So was it one photo, two photos? Obviously compromising. You think it was a nude photo. Like, what do you think you saw?
It literally looked like, from what I could see, of a girl standing in front of a mirror, and she looked naked to me. Again, he was scrolling fast, and I was looking, over his shoulder, so I'm not really positive. My eyes, were they playing tricks on me? Either way, I want to know.
Okay, so what do you exactly want us to do? Like, do you want us to find out for sure if he has nude photos from, like, another girl? Like, what are you thinking?
Pretty much. I was talking to my girlfriends, and they told me that you and Natalia come up with some pretty clever ways to get to the bottom of things and find out the truth. So I'd like for you to do that.
Okay, yeah, you know what? It's so funny. I actually, while you and Natalia are talking, I came up with a great idea. We're going to call James. We just got to give us his number, and we'll get to the bottom of this whole nude photo thing, okay?
Thank you. I like him so much. And there really hasn't been, like, any shady business so far. So I'm telling you, like, I'm pretty shocked. And I just don't want to be mistaken about this guy. I've been burned by every other relationship in the past. And I'm, like, so excited to finally meet and date a good one,
Oh, Stephanie, no worries, girl. We totally got you. We'll call James, like Shaggy said. So be listening. Okay, last question. I know we kind of covered this, but, like, I want you to turn inward. What does your woman's intuition tell you? We always have to trust our guts. Like, what are you feeling?
My eyes were not playing tricks on me. It was a nude photo on his phone, but I need to hear that from him.
No problem. That's all we need to hear from you. We'll on it. We'll call James next.
Hello?
Hey, can I speak to James, please?
Yeah, who's asking?
So I work at Airlines, and we're actually running a contest where we're giving one lucky person flights for two anywhere in the U.S. if they can tell us and prove to us that they had the craziest photo on their phone for the last 3 days.
I mean, I would love that prize, but I'm not really sure how I even got entered in this contest to begin with. This is a little weird.
Yeah, no, I totally understand. It's actually a promotion that we're running through the company you work for, and they actually were the ones that gave us your information along with some of your other coworkers.
Okay. That's a little weird. I'm not going to give you any, like, personal information or, like, pictures either. I don't want to be, like, I'm not trying to get scammed, man.
You know what? No need to worry about any of that. If you're the winner, we'll reach out to your employer, and then they will set all this up for you. So they'll give you the price details from your job.
Okay. Cool. So wait, what do you need?
Awesome. So what is the craziest photo that you have on your camera roll that someone sent to you in the last 3 days that's not a meme?
I don't actually get a lot of weird pictures and texts. I'm, a pretty boring guy. I live a normal life, so nothing extravagant. I mean, I have a girlfriend, but I don't, like, ask her for any kind of pictures or anything. No, like, nudes or nothing.
Okay. Well, like I said, we got your information from your company, and if you have a pretty boring and don't have anything fun, weird or crazy pictures, I guess you're just not going to win.
Wait. I do have. All right, I have one photo when I think about it. But you just have to take my word for it. I absolutely cannot show it to anybody, and I definitely can't send it to you. But I promise I have it.
Okay, no, you don't have to send it. Just tell me what the photo is, and we'll take your word for it.
Okay, but, like, no, don't judge me, okay? Because listen, man, I am not from West Virginia. I am not weird. I am just like a normal guy, but just don't judge me, okay?
Okay.
Okay. All right. So I do have a photo. It's of a woman Nude. And obviously, it isn't too crazy, but the nude picture is of my mother.
What? I'm sorry. A nude picture of your mom, or did you say stepmom?
No. Wait, who is that?
Oh, sorry. That is the operator on the phone. Like, never mind that. So wait. So you currently have a nude picture of your mother?
Yeah, okay. Look, it's seriously not all that weird, okay? So listen, I'm an only child. My mom and I were, like, super close. We're best friends. And, like, we share everything together. She and my dad went through, like, a nasty divorce. And after the divorce, she had, like, a whole body makeover, just to kind of, like, new lease on life. And she was just really excited and happy about how her new body was healing. And, you know, again, we share everything together. So she sent me a picture of, like, the healing process of her body. And, you know, it's not weird like that. Come on, man.
Okay, sure. I mean, I'm close to my mom too, mama's boy, but why didn't you just delete the photo of your mom after you, like, got it?
I actually kind of just, like, forgot about it until, like, right now. And, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, I probably will delete it after work. Anyway, so, like, does that win or what? Well, we are going to vote on the other submissions along with yours, and we will let your company know if you're the winner. So they will be the ones reaching out to you, like I told you earlier. All right, cool. Keep my fingers crossed.
Hey, sorry, this is the operator jumping in really quickly. One last question. If you do win these airline tickets, who is going to go on the trip with you?
You know, probably my mom. You know, she's been through hell the past few years, and she really deserves a break and a good vacation. So, yeah, my mom.
All right, Dirty Work Wednesday's on the air, 473-104.5. Hi, who's this?
This is Brad.
Hey, Brad, what can we do for you on this Dirty Work Wednesday?
So I'm dating this girl who I really like. Her name's Jamie. And so this past weekend, I go over to her apartment for the first time because she wanted to make dinner and just kind of chill out and watch football with me, which I thought was awesome, right? So yeah. I get over there, and she introduces me to her roommate, Alicia. So she says hi, she grabs some stuff, and then she tells Jamie that she'll see her tomorrow. And I'm thinking, okay, she's going over to a friend's house to spend the night, which that gets me thinking maybe Jamie asked her for privacy, which makes me even more excited because now I'm thinking, you know, maybe tonight's the night we finally have sex, right?
All right, then. Bye, Alicia.
Well, except before she leaves, and Jamie's in the bathroom at this point, by the way, this girl, Alicia, gets to the front door, and she turns around and says to me in this really quiet voice, "You don't remember me, do you?" And I'm like, I'm sorry, what? And then she goes, "You don't remember me, do you?"
Biggest nightmare. That's my biggest freaking nightmare right there.
Right? So I'm like, yeah, I remember you, which is a total lie. And she looks at me and she goes, "Well, I won't say anything if you don't." And then she kind of like lets out this laugh as she shuts the door.
Oh my God. How creepy is that?
When she laughed, did it sound like this?
yeah, maybe she was a witch.
No, it was like this ugly, quiet laugh.
Okay. But it was definitely evil, like the fruits of the devil.
I don't know, man. It just bothered me for the rest of the night.
Okay. So that was when? What day was that?
Saturday night. It was the night of the Alabama-Georgia game.
Okay. And to this point, you haven't heard anything about it from either of them? Like your girlfriend didn't say, "Hey, so my roommate told me about the thing."
Nope. And I even brought it up with her a couple of times. I texted her this week and I was like, "So I hope your roommate wasn't mad at me for coming over." And then Jamie's like, "No, she was fine." And then later on, I'm like, "Did she say anything about me?" And she's like, "No."
Okay.
So if you had to guess what she was talking about, what do you think it was?
Well, I mean, that's it. I have no idea at all.
So there's no chance that maybe you and her one night, you met at a bar, you got drunk, you ended up sleeping with each other?
Not a chance.
Okay.
She's probably a really nice girl, but she's not anything close to my type.
So there's no chance you slept with her?
No chance.
Okay.
I wonder if maybe she had a friend you slept with. Like maybe she walked in on you with her or something.
Yeah, well, whatever it was, it sounds sinister. Like the whole I won't tell if you won't tell part.
Yeah.
That sounds like either you robbed a bank together or you did it with each other in a porta potty at a Florida-Georgia Line concert.
Well, I've never robbed a bank, and I don't really like country music. So
okay, so you'd like to know what it is that you supposedly did with this Alicia girl, and you'd like to find out before her roommate does.
Yes, please, because if it's really bad, I don't know if I can ever go back over there when she's around.
Right. Okay, so we can find out for you. There's two things we need to get around first, though. First of all, can you be sneaky enough to get her phone number for us, the roommate?
Yeah, I guess I can get it from Jamie, but, I mean, she's going to ask me why I want it.
Just tell her that you want, like, Christmas shopping advice or something, sweet to get for her, and you thought her roommate could help.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, we've done this before. Now, the second thing is, this is kind of big. Whatever we get her to tell us, it's going to be on the radio. So, I mean, if you really did rob a bank or really did make love in a porta potty at a Florida-Georgia Line concert, everyone's going to hear about it.
Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't really think about that part.
However, I mean, how many people know who you actually are? I mean, all we even know at this point is that you're a dude named Brad. That's it. So you are still pretty anonymous in a sea of Brads at this point. So, look, send the text, get us the number. We'll call Alicia when we come back. We got her number, right?
Yeah, we do.
All right, so we're about to call Alicia. This is the roommate. What we're going to do is we're going to tell her that we had already talked to Brad, and he told us the story of how they knew each other before. And then we're going to ask her, what's your side of this whole thing? Maybe we can get the story out of her that way. And let's put Brad on, but tell him before you put him on to keep quiet.
Keep quiet.
Yeah, thank you.
That's
right. I honestly, if it wasn't them sleeping together, like I said before, unless they robbed a bank or something together, I don't know what this could have been.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Alicia, please?
This is Alicia.
Hey, Alicia, this is the Z Morning Zoo radio show. Nick, Ashley, and Shaggy on Z104. How are you this morning?
Hey, guys. I'm good. How are you?
Oh, wow. All right. Great. I'm glad to hear you're awake.
We're great.
We don't know. Have you had a chance to listen to the show this morning yet?
I haven't really. I work from home right now. I'm not really essential or whatever, so my living room is my office.
Okay.
But I really miss listening to you guys every morning on the way to work.
Oh, that's nice. We missed you, too. So here's what we've been talking about this morning. We said, what's the most awkward moment you've ever had on a date? And so we got a call from Brad, who is dating your roommate, Jamie. And Brad told us about how you guys knew each other from before and how you both promised you would keep it a secret. And we had to call you because I have to say, I thought that was super cool that you agreed to just keep the whole thing to yourselves.
I mean, I'm sure it wasn't his proudest moment, for sure, and I wasn't exactly innocent either. So,
well, that's funny. You said he definitely used those exact words, not my proudest moment. So we heard the story from his perspective, but we would love to hear it from yours as well. So take us to the beginning of the story, if you don't mind.
Okay, well, I don't know where he started the story. Was it at the party?
Yes, it was at the party.
Okay, so a mutual friend of ours was having a Halloween party, and this was obviously a few years ago before the quarantine and everything else. I think it was probably 4 years ago.
Yeah, he said it was 4 or 5 years ago. He couldn't remember either.
So anyways, he comes to this costume party covered in green body paint, dressed like the Hulk. And I was really into him the whole night anyway because he had this incredible body. So we keep running into each other, and he probably told you that I was dressed up as Hermione from Harry Potter. And he keeps whispering in my ear about how he has all these fantasies about having sex with Hermione. I guess it was always a fantasy or something. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's a school uniform thing.
I guess.
So at the end of the night, I tell him I'm going back to my apartment. And if he wanted anything to happen, he'd have to follow me. So he did.
Okay. So far your stories match up.
So we get back to my apartment. And at the time, I was married still, and my husband was working nights at a warehouse for FedEx. So he was gone, and every once in a while, there would be a night where he would finish early, and then he'd come home a little bit early, but it was probably once a month.
Oh, God.
So we get back to my apartment, and we decide we're definitely having sex, but I tell him he has to wash off all the green paint because I am not trying to wash the bed sheets covered in green body paint.
Okay.
He jumps into the shower, and I'm still in bed, still in the costume because he told me to leave it on. He walks out of the shower, butt naked, comes into my room, and we hear keys in the front door. It's my husband. I live on the first floor, so we open the window, and we start punching out the screen. And finally, the whole thing pops out. He jumps out the window, completely naked, and I throw his clothes out the window, and he runs through the parking lot all the way to his car, butt naked.
So what happened with your husband? Did he catch you?
Well, luckily, he went to the kitchen first, got a drink, and then he comes into the bedroom, and I tell him, I just got back from Carrie's party. I think someone tried to break in while I was gone because the screen has popped out.
Well, that's quick thinking. So what did he do?
He starts looking around the apartment to see if anything was missing. And I told him I already checked. Everything looked fine. And then he tells me that we need to file a police report. And I'm like, well, nothing was missing. And the window was never open because I made sure it was locked. So I convinced him not to call.
Wow. Okay. So that's your version of the story. Okay. Wow. Great story. So yeah, that's pretty much what he said too. Now, do you ever plan on telling your roommate any of this?
I mean, if he ever decides that he wants to tell her, that's fine. But I don't plan to.
Okay. I gotcha. Well, listen, thanks for sharing your side of this awesome story.
Yep. No problem.
All right. Have a good day today. Okay.
Yep. You too.
Okay, so you were sort of right there, Brad. Technically, you never slept with her.
Oh, my God. You guys, I cannot believe that that's the same person. I mean, not to be rude or anything, but she looks a lot different now.
You mean without the schoolgirl uniform and the magic wand?
No, I mean, she's a lot bigger than I remember. Like, I'm not trying to sound like a jerk, but she looks way different now.
So her story was real, though. This did happen.
Yes, unfortunately it did.
Okay.
But I'm telling you, she looked way different.
Yeah, yes, you have mentioned that. So that's why you don't remember her, though.
I guess so, yeah.
Can I give you a piece of advice, Brett? Next time you see her, don't tell her she looks way different than you remember.
Oh, yeah. I don't plan on bringing it up ever again, to be honest.
The Z Morning Zoo presents Dirty Work Wednesday.
Dirty Work Wednesday's on the air at 473-1045. Hi, who's this?
Hey, this is Drew.
Hey, Drew, what can we do for you on this Dirty Work Wednesday?
Okay, so a few weekends ago, I met this girl named Abby, and we actually had a one-night thing, but it was like the most amazing night I've had in a long time.
Okay, so when you say you had a one-night thing, does that imply that this went, all the way?
Several times, yes.
Oh, okay. We didn't know that part. All right. Anyways, so Abby, you said you had a hookup then.
Yeah, and the crazy part was she was the one who was pretty much hitting on me. She was the one who approached me. She was the one who asked me to come back to her place, and then I said it was a great night.
See that? I have never had that happen. Like I've never had a woman just take charge like that. Like I remember reading an article years ago about Rio de Janeiro, and they said it's like that in Rio. I guess the women outnumber the men. So when you go to the bars, it's the women who are the aggressors. So, all right. Anyway, so after all of this is over, what happens?
So it's weird because we're sort of doing everything in backwards order now. It's like we already slept together, and now we're doing the whole getting to know you thing. So. We've been texting a lot, and we met for coffee and talked and stuff. But, all right, so here's the weird part. She'll text me and be like, let's hang out this weekend. And then when the weekend comes, I'll ask what's up, and she bails. Or I won't hear from her all day, and then she'll say, hey, sorry, I got stuck at work.
Okay. Well, can I tell you what most of our audience is probably already assuming here?
What?
She's married. Did you happen to notice how old she was? Like if you had to guess.
I mean, she's definitely younger than 30. Okay. Probably 25. I mean, she still lives alone in an apartment, too, so I doubt she's married.
Oh, yeah, you did say she has her own place, right?
Definitely. And here's the other weird part, right? So get this. She works as a bartender at Applebee's, right? So one night I text her last Saturday and I'm like, want to get a drink tonight? And she writes, I'm working tonight. So I think to myself, I'll surprise her and show up at her bar and I'll just hang out. So I go up there and I ask where Abby is. The bartender that was working goes, we don't have an Abby that works here. So I text her again, and I'm like, hey, I'm at your work, and I never heard of you before. And she goes, oh, I'm filling in at a different Applebee's tonight. So then I ask her which one, and she goes, do me a favor, don't come up here. My boss will get really mad.
Okay. I mean, I guess that makes sense, sort of.
Hold on. You said when you went to her Applebee's, they told you they didn't have an Abby that worked there?
Yeah, and they were like, there's no Abby that works here.
But didn't she say she was just filling in at a different one for one night?
That's what she said, yeah.
Yeah, see, then the Applebee's you went to should have known who she was. They should have been like, oh, Abby? Oh, yeah, well, we needed her, in Hampton tonight or something like that. So, yeah, she's lying to you about something.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah.
So we're pretty sure she's not married.
No, she's not married.
Okay, but never available on the weekends, right?
Well, not never available. I mean, the night I met her was Saturday.
Okay, so since then, though, rarely available on weekends.
Yes.
And is most likely lying about her whereabouts and or job.
I guess.
Okay.
What if the whole thing is just like, hey, it was just a one-night stand for me, and I really don't want to see him again, but I'm just trying to be nice about it?
See, that's what I thought, but then she met me for coffee, and I even said to her, if you don't want to hang out anymore, it's cool. And then she dissed me.
Okay. Well, that's not a blow-off then. So that leaves either maybe she does weekend jail, which we've had before on the show, or maybe she's not a bartender. Maybe she's like a stripper or something. Maybe she doesn't work at Applebee's. Maybe she works at like Hoochie Mama's Gentleman's Club or something.
One of my friends said the same thing. He thinks she's a stripper or something.
Okay, so what's the goal here? To find out what she does for a living or to find out why she's been so dodgy with the hangouts?
Like, honestly, I feel like if we answer one question, we probably get the answer to both.
I mean, that's fine with me. I just want to know if she's been lying to me.
Okay, All right. Let me think here. You said she has her own apartment.
Yeah.
Do you know the name of her apartment complex? Like, is it like, Bayview Gardens or something like that?
Actually, it's the Cosmopolitan.
The one at Town Center down in Virginia Beach?
Yep.
Okay. Well, okay, listen. There's no way she's affording living there working at Applebee's. I'm sorry. All right, well, listen, I have an idea here. Can you give us her number when we go to break, and then we'll call her?
Sure. No problem.
Okay, great. So let's hit a break. Everybody listening, by the way, if you want, go ahead now. Put in those guesses on the text line as to what you think's going on here, because we're going to call her when we come back next.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Abigail, please?
This is Abby.
Hi, Abby. This is Detective Andy Sipowicz. I'm calling from the 2nd Precinct. I'm trying to get statements from everybody about the whole fire alarm incident at the Cosmopolitan on Saturday night. Were you by any chance home on Saturday night when the fire alarms were pulled?
This past Saturday?
Yes, ma'am.
No, actually, I wasn't even home. I had no idea that happened.
Yeah, a couple of alarms got pulled, and we're just asking residents if they happen to see anybody in the building who didn't live there. Sometimes people who don't live in the building will pull the alarms, causing everyone to evacuate downstairs, and then when the doors are left open, they go in there and take stuff.
Oh, man, you're kidding. Well, no, I'm really sorry, but I was not home Saturday night. I was actually working, so.
I see. Okay. So I just put it in my report just so we have it down. Where do you work at?
I actually work for a private employer.
A private employer. Okay. All right. So not Wendy's or Walmart or anything?
No, it's a private person.
Okay. And then what do you do for work?
I'm a personal assistant.
Okay. And what is your private employer's name?
Well, like I said, it's private, but if you want, you can leave me your number and I can have him get a hold of you.
No, that's all right. What time would you say you got home then on Saturday evening?
Well, like I said, I wasn't home at all that night.
Oh, I see. Okay, so you were working overnight?
I was actually out of town, so yeah, I was gone.
I gotcha. Okay. That actually, I think that's all we need. If I have any other questions, I'll give you a call. Okay.
All right. Thanks.
Okay. Bye. Okay. So, what exactly does that mean? I work for a private employer. Anybody want to take a crack at that one?
Oh, I bet she's working for him, all right.
I mean, if she's a personal assistant, I guess if her boss leaves town, she does too.
I don't know. Drew, what are you thinking?
I mean, obviously she lied about working at Applebee's then.
Why don't we see if anybody listening who heard this has a theory here? Maybe there's somebody out there who's heard this and is like, oh, it's pretty obvious what's going on. Call us at 473-1045 if you have a theory here on this.
Hello.
Hi, is this Keith?
Yes, it is.
Hey, Keith, this is Ashley. I found you on TaskRabbit. I hired you to take care of my neighbor's cat for me.
Oh, yeah, okay. Hang on. I think I saw that one. Let me see here. Yeah, Ashley.
Yes. So listen, I thought maybe I should, explain a little better just what I need help with.
Okay. Hold on one more sec. Let me just grab my notebook here.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm a little old school when it comes to organization.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so when I said take care of my neighbor's cat, I kind of meant take care of it. Or pew, pew.
Wait, take care of it as in what?
So this cat, it's just a huge pain in the ass. It comes in my yard. It climbs all over my porch. It's up all night just making this god-awful, it's like, meow, meow, and then it's just freaking awful. So I was hoping that I could pay you just to make sure, it goes away.
Okay. So are you asking me to, somehow train it or something? Because I really have no idea how to do that.
No train.
I don't know.
No, what I'm asking is that you could come over and, sort of catch it and then make it go away for a while. Or, make it go away, forever.
Okay, so you want me to steal your neighbor's cat and, take it to a farm somewhere?
Or just kill it. I mean, that would be fine, too, just to kill it.
No. I'm not killing anybody's cat. That's gross.
Well, no, you don't necessarily have to kill it. I mean, I've been working on something here at the house for a little while. It's kind of like this little treat, you could swallow. It's a mixture of Fancy Feast, but with the shit on a Tylenol PMs crushed up, and I put him in there. So if you wanted, you could just come over and see if he'll eat it from you, you give.
Okay, so you make this, but basically I'm killing it then. You want me to kill this cat?
I mean, if it doesn't wake up, then it's just oops, he's dead.
No, that's not what. I'm not going to come over and kill your neighbor's cat. I'm sorry. If that thing is such a huge problem, why don't you just talk to your neighbor about it?
Well, that's just it.
Have her keep it inside.
I did. She doesn't seem to care. I mean, I'm pretty much out of ideas at this point. I mean, I've tried shooting it with a BB gun, but my aim is not that good. I've even tried running it over a few times, but the damn thing just keeps jumping out of the way. I even threw it. I threw it in a pool once. But it knows how to swim. I mean, I couldn't believe my eyes. A cat who could swim. Now just listen. I realize this is not a normal job request, but I am willing to pay double or even triple.
No, I appreciate I appreciate you're willing to pay, but that's just way too weird. No,
okay.
No, thank you. I'm sorry, but thank you.
Look at it this way. I mean, okay, if I told you I had a mouse loose in my basement and asked you to come over and set up a mouse trap to kill it, I mean, would you have a problem with that?
No, but that's a mouse.
Right.
That's just a pest in the basement. That's
This is just like that.
Completely different.
It's just like
completely
that.
Different.
No. It's only a little bigger. That's all.
No, that's somebody's pet. Look, lady, I can't just come over there, kill somebody else's cat, and then go on with my day like nothing happened. That's insane. And I'm sure that's illegal somewhere.
You can. You can. You could catch him in the backyard, choke him out. I don't know. I'll make you a sandwich afterwards, give you some beer. I mean, that's about as normal of a day you can ask for.
Absolutely. That's absolutely the furthest thing from a normal day that anyone could ever ask for. I'm not going to kill your neighbor's cat because the thing meows at night. That's what cats do. I'm sorry. I'm not going to take this job. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
$10,000.
What?
I will give you $10,000 to kill my neighbor's cat.
You're going to pay me $10,000.
Yes, I need you to kill the cat. It's worth that much to me.
No, first of all, I don't believe that for 1 second. Second of all, I cannot do that. I'm sorry, I can't do that.
So you're telling me for $10,000 you won't kill a damn cat?
No, I'm sure somebody will do it for that much money, but no, I'm sorry, it's not me. I'm not killing a pet.
Well, don't be sorry, Keith. Actually, I didn't hire you for anything. This is Ashley from the Z Morning Zoo on Z104, and we were phone scamming you.
Jesus Christ. The whole time I'm thinking, why does this lady hate this goddamn so much?
Hi, good morning, Michelle.
So I need some help, and I don't know if it's going to be good help or eye-opening help.
Okay, good. Tell us some more.
Well, I'm engaged, and we've been planning our wedding date a few times, but for some reason, every time we pick a date, like a month or two after we pick the date, he says, let's move it back, and wants to give me excuses as to why he wants to push it back. So I'm just wondering if he even wants to get married anymore.
Okay, well, have you straight up asked him, if he doesn't want to get married anymore?
Well, I mean, like, after the third time that we pushed the date back, I said, hey, Dave, there's no pressure. We don't have to get married right now. And he kind of just laughed it off and said, no, I want to get married. It's just that, there's a lot of other things going on. I just want to make sure the wedding is perfect and, everything's right.
Huh, that's weird. Like, make sure it's right. When someone says make sure it's right, that seems kind of sketch to me.
Yeah, it kind of seems sketch to me. And then, one of my girlfriends kind of suggested, what if he's planning something really big at the wedding or planning some huge vacation, because I've always talked about wanting to go to Fiji or the Maldives, something crazy like that. But, maybe he's just saving up to get the money to do it. Or maybe, he's just, doesn't get it and wants to do something really big.
Well, tell me this. How long have you two been engaged?
So we've engaged around 2.5 years now.
Okay, so when was the last time you guys, quote unquote, had a wedding date that he moved?
That would be this past August.
Oh, okay. Well, so why are you calling us now? It's, obviously we're well into October.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to pick another date again and have it move. So I was just wondering if maybe, you guys could figure out a way to call him and find out if he was planning something like a crazy vacation, and, maybe that's just all it is. And, I can kind of rest assured, or, if it's something else. I just want to get married,
Okay, so, all right, we got to just figure a way. How do you think we can trick Dave into telling us all this?
Well, I kind of had an idea because he just applied for a new job, and he's kind of in the middle of the process, and he really wants to take it. So he's just waiting on, that last phone interview with the company. So I was thinking, maybe if you guys could call him and be like, hey, we really want to hire you. Everything checks out. But are you, planning any big trips or any big events coming up in the next year? And maybe he either, can come clean, or I don't know. I don't want to plan another day to get my, wedding date moved again.
Yeah, no, I totally understand. But I love that idea. That's really good. So just give us his number, and girl, we got you.
Yeah, and also too, if we can get the place where he applied for, and maybe I don't know if he's mentioned a name. So when we call, we can use the name of the business and the name for the final interview to trick him.
Yeah, I mean, that's great because, we just talked about it this Saturday. He told me the person's name is Marcus from Bay, and, in case he wasn't around his phone, that I would know to grab him to tell him. So that's who you need to pretend to be, I guess.
No, that's awesome. So do me a solid. So hang on the line, and we'll call him right next.
Hello, it's Dave.
Hey, Dave. It's Marcus from Bay. I believe you've been possibly waiting on my phone call.
Oh, yeah, man. But I didn't recognize your number. I'm glad you answered because they gave me a different number for you.
Oh, yeah. So I have a work number and then my personal number. So I'm actually calling you from my personal number because I'm not in the office and I wanted to knock out this last part of the interview.
Oh, okay. Yeah, all good. So they told me this was going to be the last little conversation, and then I would know if I was going to get hired or not. So I'm really not sure what you're going to ask, but I got less than 5 minutes before I got walking into my other job.
Yep. No problem at all. But we'll go fast. It won't take too long. So, just a quick few things. First little question. Do you see yourself with our company long term, or is this just like a short term job?
Well, I've been in sales pretty much my whole life, and I've heard your commission's just a little better. So I don't want to change jobs just to go through the whole process. So hopefully this works out, and I'm here for a while.
Perfect. Awesome. That's what we want to hear. Second, your record came back clean, just a few small driving issues. Are you good with, taking a possible drug test later this week?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's not a problem at all.
Great. And then my last thing, and then I'll get you on the road. In the next year, do you see yourself going, like, I don't know, out of town for a while, or taking any major vacations or any big, like, life changes that we just want to be aware of so we know coming down the line you might need some time off?
Nothing comes to mind immediately, but, obviously I can't predict the future. But I don't have any, like, vacations planned, but we're time off incorporated into the package, right?
Yep. Yeah, of course. I just didn't know if you already had something planned for, like, a baby or a birthday coming up or someone's age or a huge anniversary, something like that.
No, nothing. I'm 31, so, no big birthday, and I'm just sort of not celebrating anymore wedding anniversaries.
Oh, yeah. Seems like, you might not be going through some life changes. Okay, well, that's great. So everything checks out on my end. So, yeah, we can move forward with having you come in, take this drug test, and then I'm going to get you going. But hopefully all works out in your personal life and you don't have to go through any more crazy wedding anniversaries.
Oh, yeah, it's all good. Just currently, still married, but trying to get divorced, and I really don't want to pay alimony. So it's a lot of back and forth between the ex and I. So definitely not any new wedding anniversaries in the future.
Yeah, that's deep. Sorry to hear all that, man. Well, congrats, moving forward on this new job, and then we're glad that you'll be joining the team, and we'll follow with you next week.
Oh, I appreciate that, man. I really do. But just to be clear, I'm still at my other job, and I'm really not sure if I want to take this job yet. So I appreciate your, the communication. But can I let you guys know in like a week or two if I want to move forward? I'm just kind of playing the field and seeing what works best.
Bro, I get it. It's totally fine on our end. So yeah, take care. And let us know. I mean, we'll still get you in for the drug test, but let us know after that in the next week or two.
Okay, that sounds great. Thank you so much.
You heard all this yesterday. Did you have any idea that he was married at all?
I had no idea. I was completely shocked. Like, I'm still like, I can't even really process this.
Michelle,
I have no idea.
People were texting in because they said, how could Michelle trust anybody else considering she's been engaged for 2.5 years? Is there any chance at all? I mean, obviously you love this guy. Is there any chance that he could
rectify this
say
and that
sorry
you guys,
and y'all could stay together, or is this completely done?
No, he's a liar. Like, he's legally still married to someone. Like, I can't even fathom that he would do this to someone, that he would get into a relationship, propose, make it, serious, like, and then just lead me on. It's completely unfathomable, and no, I will never trust him again. He's a liar. He's a terrible person.
So basically it's over, Michelle, right?
It's over. I mean, I've called off the engagement. We're working out, some living stuff and just detangling everything that's been involved, of course, but he's unbelievable.
Yeah, that you can't come back from that. Yeah. That's just way too tough. So I think you're doing the right, strong and this needs to end. And I mean, that's a big lie.
It's going to take a while to be able to trust anybody, really. I mean, I don't even know how I'm going to do it.
Well, we're sorry that this is how it ended. We didn't know, just like you, but like Natalia said, it sounds like you got a good head on your shoulders, and hopefully everything works out. But we're glad you're sticking to your guns and kick that guy's ass to the curb for sure.
Yeah, thank you so much for following up.
What can we do for you today on this Dirty Work Wednesday?
So, I was with this girl named Amanda for 2 years. I definitely thought she was the one. I wanted to propose to her, but, it was a really tough 2 years. It was just like a roller coaster.
Okay, well, what do you mean by roller coaster? Are you able to tell us, like, a little bit more so we have a better understanding?
I don't want to say too much, but it ended badly. It involved her cheating, and it was just time to move on.
All right, so Tyler, so what do you want us to do for you today?
Well, I was single for almost 10 months after things ended with Amanda, and I was just focused on myself, healing, doing work on myself, and then I met a girl, Kimmy, out of all places at a bowling alley. She was with girlfriends bowling, and I was with a couple guy friends from work. Again, I know it's super random, but yeah.
So did you bowl with her, or like how did you guys start talking to the girls?
So our lanes were right by one another. So we all started joking each other, challenging one another. So that's kind of how we all started talking.
Okay. So do you want us to call Kimmy and ask her on a date for you? I mean, we've done it before, so anything goes with dirty work, I tell you.
Actually, no. So we were dating for a little over 3 months. So I don't need help with asking her on a date.
Oh, all right. So that's good. 3 months. So then what's the deal then?
So in the past week and a half, she isn't responding to my texts. She won't return my calls, and that's super weird because we were pretty much seeing each other almost every day, if not every other day, and things were getting pretty serious. So I thought they were. I don't know what changed.
Okay. So don't hate me, Tyler, but I have to ask this question. 3 months. Obviously, you two have done the deed, right?
I'm thinking you did the deed and she thought it wasn't great, and that's why she's now ghosting you.
No. So we both had gotten out of really bad relationships before we started talking. And so we both of us agreed that we will wait a while before we did all that. It was a mutual agreement, and we were both happy with that choice.
So who brought up the not doing the deed part? Was it you or was it her?
Well, it was me. I did, because I wanted her to know that this wasn't just a rebound for me, that I really wanted to get to know her before getting into the physical aspect of things.
Okay, admirable. So do you want us to call her and figure out where this all went left for you two?
Yes, I would love that. And Natalia, I kind of have an idea for what I want you to do, a specific thing. So I have a best girlfriend named Sydney that Kimmy has heard a lot. I just talk about her a lot. But I think you could call Kimmy and pretend to be Sydney to see if she spills what's actually happening.
Okay, yeah, okay. I like that idea. Okay, man, we'll try to do that. We'll give Kimmy a call, rather this song, and Natalia will pretend to be your best girlfriend, Sydney.
Hello?
Hey, is this Kimmy? This is Sydney. I am Tyler's best girlfriend.
Yeah. Tyler has talked a lot about you, and I think I have an idea as to why you're calling.
Yeah, Kimmy, listen, girl, I'm not trying to get in the middle of things, but he is so confused and sad about what's happened. He said he's texted you, he's called you, you won't reply to him, and he's just trying to figure out where he went wrong, and that's why I'm calling.
Okay, well, I really don't want to talk about it. Honestly, I'm still really upset about all of this. I thought this was meant to be. I mean, listen, I was falling for Tyler. Fake.
Fake? What do you mean fake?
Look, Sydney, I know you mean well, but I really don't want to get into this. And if you want to get more info, you should call Tyler. Just have Tyler call his guy friend. Brad has the answers to all this.
Kimmy, I know Brad, but again, what does Brad have to do with this? Why are we calling Brad?
Listen, Sydney, just call Brad. I am done talking about this. I'm just, like I said, I'm just really sad.
Okay, I guess we'll call Brad and get the answer to what happened.
Hello?
Hey, Brad, it's Jermaine Cole. I have a question for you. So I'm really, really good friends with Kimmy. And here lately, I've noticed she's been not herself, super upset. And she said it had to do with a conversation she had with you. I'm just trying to figure out what happened so I can, I don't know, I guess be a better friend to her.
Oh, Kimmy, right. You mean Tyler's little fling?
fling, Kimmy made it seem like they were super, super into each other.
I mean, yeah. I mean, he is really into her, but he just got out of a super long-term relationship, which ended badly.
Yeah, but like Kimmy said, his past relationship was over like 10, 11 months ago or something like that, right?
Yeah, man. But look, what's this to you? I'm confused, bro. I don't know.
Okay, well, so dude, she's like 1,000% one of my closest friends. I just hate seeing her this depressed. She's crying. I'm really just trying to figure out what I can do to make her like feel better, and like what made her so upset, so I can like get her out of this slump.
Okay, look, bro to bro, like guy code, me to you. Can I tell you, just between us?
1,000%.
All right, look, Tyler's been my best friend since high school, right? He's always been by my side, and we have been through a lot together. And after things ended with Amanda, his long-term relationship, I finally had my best friend back. I mean, when he was with Amanda, I never saw him, ever. And it was great, right? And then he meets this broad, Kimmy, and it's back to Tyler falling off the face of the planet again. Never see him.
Okay, so then what did you say to Kimmy?
I mean, look, I just told Kimmy that she's like one of 5 girls that Tyler's talking to, right? So she's just a fling, and he's not that serious about her. And she took it the way I expected her to take it, horribly. And I think she's done with Tyler.
Oh, my God. So you legit sabotaged your best friend's relationship. You lied to this girl knowing damn good and well he isn't talking to 5 other women.
Look, I didn't sabotage anything, okay? I just helped my best friend from making another horrible decision by being in another 2-year relationship only for his heart to get broken again by some broad.
Like, do you have something for him? Do you want to date this guy? Like, do you want to date Tyler? I've never met a guy who has purposely ruined his best friend's relationship like this.
Nah, dude. No. Look, I just killed 2 birds with 1 stone, right? Tyler doesn't get hurt. I get my best bro back and get to hang out with him again, and that's that.
Well, great, because Kimmy and Tyler, I know you guys right now are listening. Now you know what this jerk Brad did trying to sabotage y'all's relationship.
Who you talking to, weirdo? Like, they can't hear you. What?
Well, that's funny. Yes, they can, and I just sabotaged this call.
Hi, who's this?
Hi, this is Kayla.
Hey, Kayla, what can we do for you on this Dirty Work Wednesday?
So basically, I'm needing to find out if my boyfriend hooked up with his ex this past weekend, and he's lying to me about it.
Yikes. Yeah. That would be something I would want to know. Okay, so What is your boyfriend's name?
His name is Dave.
Okay, and what is the ex's name?
Liz.
Liz. Okay, so how did this all go down exactly? Like, was he out somewhere and ran into her, or what?
Okay, so basically, he was at a surprise birthday party, and it was for one of his best friends, Keith, okay? So, like, the party was at Keith's girlfriend's apartment, and everybody showed up there and was waiting in there, and then when Keith and his girlfriend went back to her apartment, like, everybody was there.
Okay.
So it was like, surprise! Yeah.
So, why weren't you there, though? Like, were you not invited?
No. I was invited. So I was supposed to go, but the party was actually like supposed to be this upcoming weekend. And then the governor did their whole thing and like no big gatherings. So they scrambled and moved it to this past weekend instead. But I had to work, so I couldn't go.
Damn you, Governor Northam. You win again. So he went to the party, you worked.
Yeah.
Where does his ex-girlfriend come into play here?
All right, so like I said, they had the party for Keith at his girlfriend's apartment, but her roommate, at that apartment is actually Liz, Dave's ex.
Okay, so Keith's girlfriend and Liz are roommates. Dave and Keith are best friends. So this kind of explains how him and Liz ended up together.
Right, exactly. And the thing is like, I don't care if he's around her. Like, I trust him, but, like with him and her together and both of them, like, getting drunk, plus I wasn't around, I'm not as comfortable with that,
Yeah, understood. That makes sense. So we have our theory here about maybe something happened, but is there any evidence that anything happened?
Well, here's what he told me, okay? So he said that the party was super fun, but he had too much to drink, so he ended up staying over at Keith's place instead of driving home. But the party, like, wasn't at Keith's place. It was at Liz and Keith's girlfriend's place. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, plus, the next morning, he took me out to eat breakfast, which he, never does. And the whole time he kept telling me, yeah, Liz was there, but she looked so ugly. I can't believe, I ever went out with her, and, you're so much prettier than she is.
So now he's really overcompensating, trying to make you feel better.
Totally. I mean, it was completely obvious. It was just odd, weird behavior.
Now, when did all this happen? When was the party?
It was this past Saturday.
Has he been acting any different towards you since then?
Yeah, but, only in good ways, texting me in, the middle of the day, telling me that he loves me.
Did he do any of that before?
Well, when we first started dating, he definitely did, but that was a while ago. So
Okay.
it's sort of strange that it's, reemerging.
Yeah, I think something definitely happened. It sounds like he's just trying way too hard.
Or maybe nothing happened, but he knows in the back of his mind that he needs to assure his girlfriend that they're okay. He might have a guilty conscience even if he didn't do anything.
All I know is if he's trying way too hard, then he's trying to make up for something.
Okay, so what might be really good here, Kayla, is if we do a Z Morning Zoo 3-way call. What we do is we will text Dave and Liz, and we tell them each something like, hey, I need to call you. We need to discuss what happened at the party. And then we call each of them at the same time. And when they pick up, we sit back and we kind of listen to what they say to each other. So it's kind of like being an invisible fly in the middle of the room while they talk. And because they won't know you're listening, you're going to hear the truth, whether it's good or bad. Now, to pull this off, we need Dave's number, but we also need Liz's number. Is that something that you think you can get for us?
Yeah, I can definitely get it from Keith's girlfriend, no problem.
Okay, so shoot her a text or whatever you need to do. Get that number, and then when you have both numbers ready, I want you to give them to Shag, because we're going to text both of them at the same time, and we'll actually do that during this commercial break. And the text should say what?
I think just what you said earlier, something like, hey, it's Liz, I'm going to call you in a minute. We need to talk about what happened at the party on Saturday.
Right. Okay, perfect. So but now just remember, when you text the same message to Liz, make sure it says, hey, it's Dave, not hey, it's Liz.
Wow. Thank you for that great tip, because, this is my first time ever doing these little phone games with you.
All right. I'm sorry. I just get nervous when we do 3-way calls because they either work perfectly or they fail miserably. So, all right, Kayla, listen, get those numbers. We will send the text during this commercial here, and we will do our 3-way call when we come back next. We texted Liz, and we also texted Dave the same message, which was what? Something like, I need to talk to you. What did we say? I need to talk to you about the party on Saturday?
Yes.
Okay, so that's the message we sent each of them. And we said, I'm about to call you. So
phone.
We're going to call both of them at the same time. When they answer the phones, see, this is where it gets scary. If they answer it around the same time, this should work fine. If one doesn't answer, then it doesn't work and it blows up in our faces. And also, by the way, we didn't think about this when we planned this. Normally, Ashley comes all the way around the board, and I dial on one side of the board and Ashley dials on the other, but I don't know if you'll fit next to me.
I don't want to.
Because you've got a lot of extra
space.
Yeah, well,
I'm taking up space over there.
I don't know how a polite way to say that, but you're very pregnant.
Yes.
Yeah, and you look like you're very comfortable. You look like you would rather just sit.
Yes, sitting is nice.
Do you know how to dial on this? Yeah. Okay, so you'll do it.
He can count on his fingers.
All right, so can I give you the other number?
Yep.
All right, this is yours. That's your number to dial.
Yep, got it.
Please
and this is mine. Okay, so you're going to be on the right.
Okay.
And I will be on the left. And okay.
Hit that one, Shaggy.
Guys, I know how to dial out.
I know. I'm trying to. I don't want to get this wrong. All right, here we go. Yep. Yep. You got it. There you go.
Oh wow! Look at you.
That's what this looks like when you're sitting across.
Now kiss.
Bro, stop. Get away.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hey?
Hey.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How's it going with you?
Good. So, what, are you calling me about Saturday night?
Please don't tell me you're pregnant or something.
Are you serious? I think it'd take a few more days for something like that, dear.
I know. I just got nervous because, I mean, it's 2020 and I figured what else could go wrong at this point?
Okay, well, that's great. Thanks. I'm not pregnant as far as I know.
Okay. So, what is it then? You got an STD or something?
Where is this coming from?
I don't know. You said you needed to talk to me about what happened at the party.
Excuse me. I did not. You texted me.
What?
Yeah, you're the one who texted. We need to talk about what happened at the party.
I never texted you that. You texted me that.
Actually, neither of you texted that. Dave, Liz?
Yeah?
Guys, listen, this is the Z Morning Zoo radio show. Nick, Ashley, and Shaggy on Z104. And right now, you're both on Dirty Work Wednesday.
Hey, hang up.
This is who?
Liz, hang up.
No, I want to know who this is.
So, well, this is Z Morning Zoo. You're on Dirty Work Wednesday. Listen, we got a call from Dave's current girlfriend, Kayla, because she was wondering if something happened between the two of you after the party on Saturday night. And it sounds like something did. Am I right?
And please don't lie to me.
Okay, well, I'm going to let you handle this one.
Boy, okay. Another one bites the dust. Okay, Dave, are you still there?
Yes.
So what happened with you and Liz after the party?
And don't lie to me this time, okay? I
told you already. Nothing major happened, all right?
No, you said nothing happened. Not nothing major happened. You said nothing happened.
So, okay, so nothing major happened. What did happen? Like, what minor things happened? And let me help you get started here. You were both at her apartment. You were both kind of drunk.
I wasn't drunk at all.
You told me that you were too drunk to drive. You were drunk.
Yeah, dude, I would have stuck with the I was drunk part. Like, that's an age-old golden excuse. I mean, Jamie Foxx wrote a whole damn hit song off of it.
I got drunk later, and I stayed with Keith, all right? But he wanted to stay with his girlfriend, so I slept on their couch, and Liz snuck out of her room and tried making out with me, and that's pretty much all that happened.
So why did you ask if she was pregnant then, if all you did was make out?
I don't know. I figured, what's the worst thing she could say to me, and that's what I came up with.
Yeah, but if you didn't have sex, then why would you even worry about that?
There's other ways to get pregnant besides just having sex.
Hold on, wait. There are? What are these other ways? I'm confused.
I think maybe what he's trying to say is that they did this,
okay,
but not this. Like, you see?
I wish you could see what Ashley's doing right now. But that's not getting you pregnant. Are you saying while you were making out with her in a drunken state on the couch, you snuck a doctor in to artificially inseminate her?
All I'm saying is nothing major happened, and I don't feel like talking about it anymore. So,
wow. I'm gonna have to. You know what? I'm gonna have to reread my 10th grade biology book. I had no idea there were other ways to get pregnant. This is like blowing my mind.
Wait, you didn't learn about that until the 10th grade?
I went to Catholic school.
Oh my God. So wait, okay, up until the 10th grade, you didn't know anything, like, about anything then.
If you want a baby, you pray to the Lord and he gives you one. It's a miracle.
No, the fact that you didn't get a girl pregnant in 9th grade is a miracle.
I was hideous looking in 9th grade. No girl was looking at me. Don't worry. Can we get back to Kayla, please? Kayla, I don't believe the nothing major happened thing. I don't know about you.
I don't know what to believe at this point.
Okay. What do you think happened? Nothing at all, nothing major, or something major? Let's do that, and then we'll see what most people vote. And we now can say...
We're about to find out.
We're about to find out. As Kelsey is joining us again this morning. First of all, thank you for calling us back. Thank you for letting us help you.
Yeah, thank you for helping me out, actually.
Okay, so did you talk to Justin last night?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I did.
Did you mention Kyle?
Yes, I did.
All right.
So?
Kyle girl or Kyle guy?
Well,
I mean, first of all, I totally came clean and told him everything that we had done. And he told me Kyle is a girl. And apparently they used to date, quote unquote, used to date, but now they're just friends. So,
okay. So what did you?
Yeah.
So what did you tell him about this whole? I mean, because he kind of lied about everything. So
He did lie.
Yeah, 100% he lied. Yeah.
All right. So how does that leave you two then?
I mean, I told him we need to take a break until he figures out what he wants, because I don't want to get into a relationship with a liar.
Wow.
Good for you. Yes.
I think you're the first person in the history of Dirty Work Wednesday to make a smart decision. Wow. So the dating thing is on hold. Get your crap together. Decide what you want. Yeah, I think that's probably smart. I mean, if it was if he's just a friend, you come right out and go, "Hey, I'm going to be completely honest with you. It was a girl. Her name's Kyle. We used to date, but we are only friends now, and that's it." He didn't say any of that. So,
nope.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm wrong again.
Yeah, as always.
I'm over 6,000 on Dirty Works, but at least we know the truth now, and I'm glad we could help you out, and thanks for giving us a call back, Kelsey.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I mean, I feel kind of validated, but it's still a bummer. You know?
Yeah.
Girl power.
All right, Kelsey, thanks so much.
Thank you. Bye. Okay, so I've been dating this guy. His name's Justin, and we're not officially in a relationship, but he already told me he isn't seeing anybody else. And we both kind of made that decision at the same time. So we had this whole moment where we talked about everything and we decided, we both want the same things, which is to take things to the next level. And we thought just seeing each other would be a good start.
Okay, so making very adult choices then.
Yeah, very mature stuff over here. Anyways, I was at his apartment on Friday, and he has one of those garbage cans that it looks like a cupboard. Like you pull the handle and the can comes out.
Yes, yes. The old which one of these cupboards is really the garbage game. I've played this many times at people's houses.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So there's two garbage cans in there. The front one is like normal trash, and then the one in the back is recycling.
Okay.
So I came over on Friday, and we stayed in because we wanted to watch basketball. So I brought over chicken wings because I'm the most thoughtful girlfriend ever, basically.
Yeah, you're right. You are the most thoughtful girlfriend.
So anyways, I go to throw something in the trash, and I noticed in the back trash, like where the recyclables go, there's a bunch of empty Truly cans. So I'm like, I know for a fact Justin doesn't drink Truly. So I said, did you suddenly develop a taste for Truly or something? And he gave me this look from across the room.
Let me guess, was it the same look my dogs give me when I say we're going to the vet for a checkup?
Yeah, pretty much. So I'm like, whose Trulies are these? And he goes, I wanted to try them because they're supposed to be less carbs, but I didn't like them.
Right. And how many cans did you say there were?
I mean, at least 3.
Okay. So you didn't like them, but you finished 3 cans just to be sure?
I mean, I've done that before. I've drank an entire 6-pack of beer that I've absolutely hated.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, I let it slide. I figured I asked you a question. You gave me the answer. I was actually hoping he would say something like, look, I wasn't completely honest with you earlier, but that never happened. So now I'm stuck with this decision of, do I trust what he said? Or do I ask him about it again and let him know I don't believe him?
Yeah, because this is kind of a sticky one. Because on one hand, what if he is telling the truth? Like, you don't want to force the issue here, especially when you're so close to being officially official and all. You come across looking like a psycho wannabe girlfriend.
Yeah, but if he's lying to you and you just, let it slide, then one day you're going to be in this relationship and find out he lied to you and you're going to feel pretty stupid.
See, that's exactly what I'm afraid of. Yeah,
is Justin the kind of guy who is normally experimental when it comes to trying new things? Like, if you go out for drinks, is he the type of guy to say, yeah, let me try that new wheatgrass-infused IPA that's supposed to taste just like Fruit Loop cereal?
No, especially not when it comes to beer. He's such a basic bitch.
Okay. All right. Let's send him a text for starters then, which means, guess what, Ashley?
Great. We get to send another rando a text message from my personal phone, which means they will have my phone number.
Yay!
So
tell me you didn't miss this.
No. What do you want me to text this guy?
Well, hang on. We have to get his number from Kelsey. I'm thinking something quick like, hey, did I leave any of my Trulies in your fridge the other night? And just leave it like that and see what he says.
So you don't want me to put, hey, this is my new phone first?
No, let's just leave it to, hey, did I leave any of my Trulies in your fridge and see what he says? Kelsey, we're going to get his number, and then we'll text him during the break, and we'll read his response if there is one when we come back, okay?
Okay.
What we did is we texted him using Ashley's phone because she loves it when we do that. She missed it so much while she was on vacation. So you texted him about the Trulies, pretending to be whoever that person was. What did he write back?
I have to admit, this part I did miss.
Okay.
Okay, so I wrote, hey, did I leave any of my Trulies in your fridge the other night? And then he wrote, no, you left them in my trash and my girlfriend found them. This isn't starting out very well. And then I said, and then I said, sorry about that. And he wrote, maybe we try your place next time.
Okay. So, Kelsey, at this point, we have a few options here. We can try to have him call us, pretending to be whoever this person is. And what we do is we answer, how can we direct your call? And then we see what name he gives. At that point, we can just put him on with you. You can ask, hey, who the hell is this person you asking for? Or we can say, they want you to leave a message. And what we do is we'll play him a fake voicemail prompt and see what he says when he thinks he's leaving a private message. Or we can skip all of that and just straight up call him directly and read his own text right back to him. It's really up to you.
Okay, I kind of like the second one, the one where he leaves a message, because I just want to hear what he says to this person.
Okay, so this is all pending on whether or not he calls us. So, Ash, send him one more message and have this one say something like, I just came up with a great idea. Call me at work really quick. And then, of course, give him the hotline number. And then, Kelsey, if he calls us back, we're going to cut this song off real quick and pick him up live, okay? Now, it is critical if we do this that you stay quiet because we all want him to think he's talking to someone's voicemail, okay?
Yes, got it.
Okay,
yes.
So Ash, send that message, and then Kelsey, you're going to go back on hold, but don't go to the bathroom or anything because as soon as he calls our hotline, we're putting you back on, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, ready? All right, here we go.
Good morning. Thanks for calling. How may I direct your call?
Oh, Kyle Green, please.
I'm sorry, who?
Kyle Green. Do I have the wrong number?
Oh, Kyle. Okay. No, you have the right number. Hang on one second. Okay, now what do you want me to do?
Just do the same thing. Just tell him to leave a message.
So Kyle just ran to the bathroom and wanted you to leave a message. Let me put you through to voicemail, so hang on one second.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, it's me. Yeah, let me know what your idea is. I guess you could just text me or DM me or to call me. Just don't do it anytime past 4, all right? Bye.
Okay. Well, I don't know if that helped at all. I think I'm even more confused than before he called. I'm assuming Kyle is a guy?
Not necessarily. There's a lot of girls that use that name, too. They're named Kyle.
I mean, Kylie, maybe, but not Kyle.
No, I'm telling you, there are a lot of female Kyles, like Kyle Richards on Real Housewives.
Yeah. All right, so, Kelsey, did you recognize that name, by the way? This Kyle person, do you know that person?
No, but, I think it did help because now I can ask him who this person is. I can say, so who is Kyle?
Yeah, I mean, at least we know one thing for sure. He did lie to you. So what's the popular opinion here then? Guy Kyle or girl Kyle? What are we going with?
I'm going with girl. I mean, a trash can full of Trulies, that seems like a girl to me.
All right, I'm going to go with guy because of the way he talked. And also because every time I guess on Dirty Work, I'm completely wrong. So my first instinct is guy. I'm going with guy. Kelsey, do you think you're going to talk to him about this? And if so, when?
Yeah, I mean, I'm having dinner with him on Thursday.
Okay, on Thursday. Gotcha. Yeah, that doesn't really work for us. Is there any way you can see him tonight and then call us tomorrow?
I mean, if you want, I can just text him right now and ask.
No. Don't text him because that's gonna, even if you wait a little, it's gonna give him time to think. So if you text him, he might read it and take like an hour, to come up with something and then write you back. So I would just call him instead, like just straight up call him, be like, so are we still on for dinner tomorrow? And then when he says yes, say, okay, is your friend Kyle coming too?
Oh, yeah. Do that. That's good. Do that.
Yeah, okay. I'll do that tonight.
Okay, and then you'll call us tomorrow?
Yeah, I can call you tomorrow. That's fine.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. There you go. Is Justin cheating? And if so, is it with Kyle? And if so, is Kyle a guy? And if so, is Justin sexually fluid? These questions and more answered tomorrow.
Dirty Work Wednesday.
So you think you can help me?
Yeah, we can help you.
All right, Dirty Work Wednesday is on the air at 473-1045. Hi, who's this?
Hey, this is Pete.
Hey, Pete, what can we do for you on this Dirty Work Wednesday?
Well, I've been dating this girl at my job, and her name is Samantha. And, we've been friends for a little bit, but we wound up working together, on a project at work. And when it was over, she basically pretty much asked me out. I guess she kind of felt like I liked her, so she asked me out, and of course I said yes. And most of this stuff happened like pretty much right before Christmas, basically the break.
Oh, okay, so you've been dating her a while then.
I mean, that's when it first started, as far as like before Christmas or the break. But the part that, okay, this is kind of strange to me, and this is why I'm needing help. So she had gone on a couple of dates, nothing, no big deal, just dinner, basic stuff, right? And one night she asked me to basically if I wanted to come over to her house for dinner instead of us going out or anything like that, like basically dinner, movie, that sort of thing. She said she wanted to make me dinner and cook for me, and I was like, sure, of course, absolutely. I mean, why not? I go over to her place, we have dinner, and we watch TV, stream stuff, things like that. And it got kind of late, so I ended up spending the night. Nothing crazy happened before, anybody asked. Nothing wild happened. We just slept in the same bed, kind of made out a little bit, basic, taking it slow stuff.
So you didn't do any of the old bow chicka wow wow?
Oh, no, bow chicka wow wow stuff. Not yet.
All right, so continue.
Okay, so, this is all while we were on vacation for the holiday, and, everything was cool. First day back to work, I think it was like it was the Tuesday after New Year's, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was that. I go to work and I open my email and there's a message from her telling me that she's getting back with her old boyfriend and that she doesn't think we need to see each other anymore. And I'm like, what? Like, this doesn't make any sense. I mean, it came completely out of left field. Like, I saw no sign of this coming.
What?
So, I go look for her at work and she's in a meeting. And so I text her about the message and all she texts back is just sorry.
Okay. And you said nothing sexual happened the night you came over, right?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay.
I mean, we made out for just a little bit. That was it. Nothing big happened.
Well, I mean, maybe that was a problem then.
Well, I mean, I was kind of thinking about that, wondering, like, did she expect me to make the move or something to happen? But why did she dump me all of a sudden? I mean, is that, like, because I did that wrong? Like, is that such a big deal?
So to be clear, you don't think the whole I went back to my ex-boyfriend thing is even real?
I don't think so. Not even in the slightest bit. I think that's an excuse.
Okay, so something happened that changed her mind about you.
I guess. I guess. I don't know.
So was the day that you saw her at work, the day you got the email, was that the day after you slept at her place?
No, it was like 5 days after.
Okay. Did you call her the next day? Like, did you call her and say, hey, by the way, I had a great time?
I didn't have to. I woke up next to her. I stayed the night with her. I mean, she even got up and made us breakfast. I mean, she told me how, like, nice it was to waking up next to somebody and all this sweet stuff and cuddling. And the funny thing was, at the time, I was worried about, like, she was getting all clingy and stuff like that.
Yeah. And then she 180'd on you.
100%. Like,
Yeah.
pretty much. Yeah. And I don't know why. I really don't know why.
Okay. Well, let's see if we can get a straight answer out of her. And I'll ask about the boyfriend, too, just in case maybe that's really what it is, okay? Now, do you want to stay on the line with us in case she answers and maybe this is all some silly misunderstanding?
Yeah, I mean, if you guys think she'll actually talk to me, sure. I mean, she's been ignoring me, so at work and everything. So.
Wow. Well, then I think you're right. I don't think this is I went back to my boyfriend situation. So let's call her and find out when we come back next.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Samantha, please?
This is Samantha. Can I ask who's calling?
This is the Z Morning Zoo radio show. Nick and Shaggy on Z104. How are you today?
Hi. I'm good. How are you guys?
We're good. So, first of all, thank you for answering. We actually were calling you. We left you a message on your voicemail. So, if you see a message on your phone, it's us. So, you can just kind of delete it, okay?
Okay.
All right. So, let me tell you why we are calling today. We got this email from Pete. I guess he's a guy at your work, and he had said that you guys dated for a little bit, but you're not dating anymore?
Ugh. Yeah. Yeah, we're not dating, I guess, anymore. We weren't really dating to begin with. We just hung out a couple times.
Okay. So it sounds like maybe he was exaggerating a little bit. He did say that you have a nice house, though. I guess he said he came over one night for dinner?
Yeah, he asked if he could come over, and I was eating dinner, so...
Okay, so sounds like he told us a different version of everything then. Okay, here's the thing. I think he thought maybe there was some kind of connection between the two of you, and he said at one point everything immediately just stopped. And I think what he was wondering was, did he do something wrong? Like, is there something he said to offend you, or is there something he did?
I mean, yeah, he definitely did something, and I mean, it embarrassed me pretty bad, so like I don't really want to get into it.
Okay, could you sort of give us a hint? Like, I think he wanted to know what he did so he could apologize. He thinks something happened the night he came over for dinner. Did something happen, or did something maybe not happen that night?
So I was like really trying to spare him the embarrassment, but since he decided to share all of our business with you, I guess I'll tell you what happened.
Okay, that sounds exciting. That's fair. All right, let's hear it.
I mean, all right, so he came over, and I cooked him dinner, and throughout the night, he kept going outside for a few minutes and then coming back in because he smoked, and, you know, I told him it was fine, but he had to do it outside. I don't like smoking in the house. So he put on his jacket, go outside and smoke for a few minutes, and then he'd come back in.
Okay, and were you lying when you said you were okay with the smoking?
No, I really don't care if you smoke. I just don't want it in the house.
Oh, okay. I thought that might have been the real reason.
No, here's the real reason. So, oh God. So the next day around lunchtime, my next door neighbor shows up at my front door and is like, you know, can I ask you a question? Is this guy a friend of yours? And he pulls up his phone, and he's got a picture from his security camera of Pete standing outside. So, you know, I told him, yeah, you know, he was at my place last night. I made him smoke outside. You know, sorry if he thought he was a burglar, if he got nervous or whatever. But then he goes, no, that's not the problem. This is. And he pulls a video, and it shows Pete walking over to the side of their house where they have these bushes, and he pulls his pants down and takes a shit in their big tank.
Oh, God!
Yeah.
Wait a minute. He did what?
Yes. Oh, my God. He's standing there smoking, and then after a few minutes, he pulls this, you know, cigarette out or whatever, jogs back behind their bushes, and pulls his pants down and starts squatting.
So like the movie Friday.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, I have to say, we have heard some bizarre stuff on Dirty Work Wednesday, but this has to be the absolute weirdest. So he took a dump in your neighbor's bushes.
Yeah. I mean, can you imagine how embarrassed I was? Like, all you could say was like, yeah, he's never coming back. Don't worry about it. You'll never see him again.
Wow.
Yeah, so I listen, I hate to keep, you know, pushing for details here, but did they like go look in the bushes like to like, you know, find it and stuff?
I mean, honestly, so he did, and he said he couldn't find anything, but you could definitely smell it. You know, so I don't know if he covered it up or something.
Oh, God.
It's like disgusting even talking about it.
Okay, so that's why you don't want to see him anymore.
Yeah. I mean, would you want to see him?
No, definitely not. I'm still trying to figure out why somebody would even do that.
Well, I mean, if you think about like Dumb and Dumber, I mean, maybe he knew this was going to be like a bad one. And like, the first kind of date, he didn't want to destroy your bathroom. Maybe he was like afraid to be like embarrassed.
Well, yeah, because getting caught in my neighbor's bushes isn't embarrassing at all.
Well, yeah, you got a good point there. I'm sure he probably didn't think anybody was going to notice.
Well, he was wrong. So, their camera picked up the whole thing, and luckily, they didn't try to sue me or something, or I don't know.
Well, still, this has to be a nightmare for you every time you see him at work, right?
Well, he works in a different department than me, so thank God we don't really see each other unless it's in the parking lot by chance.
Yeah, or going into the bathroom, which for him, I guess, is the parking lot. So, all right. Well, listen, thank you for helping us clear all this up. I'm sure if he's listening, he'll feel better knowing the truth. Like, I'm sure he feels relieved. Just like he did that night in your neighbor's bushes.
And if a nice rose bush grows, just make sure you trim it, okay?
Great.
Hey, it's Carissa.
Hey, Carissa, what can we do for you on this Dirty Work Wednesday?
I need to somehow, very quietly, find out if my boss is sleeping with my brother's girlfriend.
Wow. Okay, all right, so that's a few moving pieces here. Okay, so you think your boss is sleeping with your brother's girlfriend?
Yep. I mean, and obviously I love my job, so, the main part of this is I can't have anyone knowing that I'm involved in any of this. That's why I'm not using my real name.
Oh, okay. So Carissa isn't your real name then?
No.
Okay. Can you give us your boss's real name, but like maybe just his first name only?
His name is Dan.
Okay. And what is your brother's girlfriend's name?
Michelle.
Okay.
Well, my brother's name is Craig.
Okay. And those are all real names?
Yes.
Okay. So explain to me how your boss ended up sleeping, you think, with your brother's girlfriend.
Okay, so Dan, my boss, he's a crazy rich real estate developer. And about a few weeks ago, he kind of sent this company-wide email asking if we knew anyone that would be good on social media, like a good social media director for the company. And he specifically wanted someone who was basically very active on all social media platforms and could create and produce videos. And so, of course, I immediately thought about my brother's girlfriend because she is really amazing at this stuff. She's got tons of followers. She's got a great social media presence, and she's really good at promoting herself. So I was like, you know what? Could be a good fit.
Okay, so you introduced Dan to Michelle.
I did, yeah.
Okay, so then what happened? She had to sleep with him for the job or something?
Well, no, she got the job on her own. Dan was blown away with her. She's really good at what she does. So she started right away. She started working the following week, but pretty quickly I noticed that they were becoming a little bit inseparable. Like, she would show up and they would go to these creative lunches together, or she would just stop by randomly at the office, pretty much just when we were getting ready to go home, and so they could go get drinks and brainstorm.
Yeah, I can kind of see where this is going.
Yeah, well, that's not even nothing. It gets better. He also flew her to Florida twice on 2 separate trips down there to film something on one of his properties down there, a couple of his properties.
Dang! Who is this guy? I'll take over his Instagram videos for him.
I bet you would.
But here's the thing. I mean, I like Dan as a boss, and, I've seen him do this so many times before. He's definitely a womanizer. He finds these young girls, and, of course, he impresses them with his Corvettes or his house in Florida, and then he just sleeps with them, moves on to the next one.
Okay, and all of this would be fine, except the latest victim just happens to be your brother's girlfriend.
Exactly.
Okay.
Have you talked to your brother about this? Like, have you warned him at all?
I talked to both of them about it, actually, both him and his girlfriend. And they're insisting that nothing is going on. I mean, I wasn't mean about it. I was just like, hey, just warning you, I love my boss, but, this is what he does. This is the kind of guy he is. And they both seem to be okay with everything.
Okay. So let me throw this out there. If your brother's okay with things and you've warned this girl, isn't your job done here? Like, shouldn't you, mind your own business at this point?
I totally would mind my business, but she's lying. Okay. If she was telling the truth, it'd be different, but I don't think she is.
I mean, I kind of agree with you. I think, this guy is taking her on trips to Florida and going out for drinks with her after work. It just sounds exactly like what you described. He's trying to impress her.
And that's exactly what he does. Like, he's a total playboy. And again, I really wouldn't care about it at all, except I don't want to see my little brother get hurt.
Aw, so you're just being a good big sister, that's all.
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
Although if you really cared, you would have never introduced the two of them. So really, like, this entire thing is your fault. So, all right, well, listen, we'll take the job. Let's figure out if your boss is sleeping with your brother's girlfriend. Now, who did you want us to call, your boss or your brother's girlfriend?
Well, like I said, I love my job, so the less you can involve my boss, the better.
Okay, no problem. So we'll just focus on her then. So we need to brainstorm here, people, because at this point, absolutely nothing is coming to mind right now as far as ideas. But don't worry, Carissa. We always think of something. If you're listening and you have any ideas this morning about what we can do, call us, 473-1045. You can also text us at 757-104. And we got some ideas on the text line at 757-104. What are some of the ideas we got?
Call the girl as though you are a business associate of him, referred to her for business, find out how close they are, blatantly ask if they're seeing each other because he speaks so highly of her.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, he says you're great at bed.
Yeah, basically. Pretend to be the boss's girlfriend and confront her.
Oh, okay. That's a good idea.
Call as the boss's personal assistant to set up another trip and talk about past trips, hotel stays, sharing rooms or something.
I like that. That would be easy.
Maybe Ashley can call and act like she's a new girl at the job and the boss invited her somewhere and wants to know what goes down.
Did you see the lawyer one?
No.
So
was that?
Somebody texted, it's really long, but somebody texted that they used to work for a company where their boss, who was married, got exposed because a former employee claimed that you couldn't get advancements in the company unless you slept with the boss. So they had to bring her in to testify, and it was revealed that he had a girlfriend.
Eek.
That would be a cool way to expose this. We could say maybe he's facing, why don't we say maybe he's facing a complaint from a former employee, and we'll say, like, did you feel the need to sleep with him to advance in your job? You know, that kind of thing.
You?
Yeah, no, I'll do it. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll do it. I'm clearly the lawyer in this group.
I don't think
Out of
I
all three
sound
of us,
like one.
Yeah, well, I mean, I could give it a shot.
No.
let's call her up here, and we will see if the fake lawyer thing works. And if it doesn't, then maybe we'll try something else.
Hello?
Hi, good morning. I'm calling to speak to Michelle, please.
This is Michelle.
Hey, Michelle, my name is Earl Simmons. I'm actually a friend of Dan. Did he tell you I was going to be calling you?
Who is this?
My name is Earl Simmons. I'm actually friends with Dan. I told him to let you know I was going to be calling you this week.
No, he didn't tell me anything.
That's just like him. I actually went to school with Danny a long time ago. Anyways, I'm an attorney, and I'm handling a dispute for him right now, and I was hoping I could ask you a few questions that might help us out. Do you have time to answer just a couple questions for me? I promise it won't take more than 5 minutes.
Questions about what?
Well, like I said, I'm handling a dispute for him. It's work-related, and he wanted me to get a few comments from friends and employees to help out with his side of this case. So some of these are work questions. Some of them are personal. Just answer whatever you want, okay? No, don't worry, no one's in any trouble legally or anything like that. This is just a stupid dispute case, and it won't even make it into a courtroom. So do you have a couple of minutes?
Sure, I guess so.
Okay, great. So first question is, how long have you been employee for real estate?
I guess about a month or so.
Okay, great. And would you say in general that the company presents a friendly environment to work in?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, great. So I'm going to ask you a couple personal questions now. And now these are related specifically about you and Dan. The reason I'm asking these questions is because the dispute is specifically over a previous relationship Dan had where a disgruntled employee is claiming that only people who have sexual relationships with the boss are offered advancement opportunities in the company. So I'm prefacing my questions with that info so you understand where they're coming from, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so Dan has confided in me that the two of you developed a friendship, and it is now more than just a working relationship. At any point, did you feel that you were being forced into any kind of relationship with Dan in order to keep your job or advance in the company?
Did I feel forced? No.
Okay, So at no point did you feel like, well, if I want to keep this job, I'm going to have to sleep with my boss?
No, not at all.
Okay, great. Dan has also confided in me that the two of you have an intimate relationship, which is basically legally just means you've had sexual at any point, did you feel that it was something you had to do in order to keep your job?
No.
Okay, so when the two of you were intimate, it was out of free will?
Yes.
Okay, and you never felt like you had to do it to advance in the company?
No.
Okay. Well, that's all we needed to put on the record here. I appreciate your help. I'm sure Dan does too. Do you have any questions for me?
Yeah, actually, who's going to see this information? Like, am I going to have to testify in court or anything?
No, like I said, this is a minor dispute. Like I said, it's not even going to get to court.
Okay, but is my name going to be on the record or whatever?
You'll be listed as a confidential employee.
Okay, because I don't think Dan wants people knowing about us and everything.
Well, you know what? That's why there's attorney-client confidentiality, right?
Yeah, okay, because I'm pretty sure he doesn't want anyone to know.
Correct. And you probably don't want anyone to know about the two of you either.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Because, like, for example, if your boyfriend Craig found out, that wouldn't be very good.
Wait, who told you about Craig?
Actually, I did. Oh, snap! And now guess what? My brother's going to know about your little secret, too. You just couldn't resist it, could you? I even warned you about him. But no, you just have to go for the guy with the fancy car and the boat and yourself out for him over my brother. And you know what? For the record, my brother would do anything for you. And you know what? You don't even deserve him. You're like, I cannot believe you.
Well, can I give you a piece of free advice? If you want to keep your job, you should probably stay out of it, because all I have to do is tell Dan I want you gone, and you're gone. Whose side do you think he's going to take? His old-ass account manager or the hot new young girl who takes dinner and takes shopping?
Oh, girl. You really think I care about this job more than I do about my brother? That's the difference between us. I care more about people than I do about my Instagram account with fake-ass pictures of me on my fake-ass boats with fake-ass people. So you go ahead and tell the boss about me, okay? And I'll go file a wrongful termination lawsuit so fast that both of you will end up broke. And maybe then I'll let you come work for me.
Oh,
okay. Good luck with that.
That was awesome.
I want to come work for you now.
Hi, this is Denise.
Hey, Denise. How's your brother, nephew? Oh, sorry, I use that joke every time. Okay, what can we do for you on this Dirty Work Wednesday?
I've been dating this guy named Eric for a little over a month, and my friends think, they're convinced that he's married.
Ah, I see. And when you go out on dates, does he bring his wife with him?
No.
Okay.
No, he doesn't.
So you're dating Eric, and your friends think he's married. Okay. Well, let me start by asking you, why do your friends think he's married?
Well, the other night we were having a sleepover with two of my friends, and just a girls' night with makeovers and movies and stuff. And so we started drinking and talking, and they were asking me about Eric and how things were going, and I told them a lot about him. And then one of my friends were like, "Well, what's his place like?" And I was like, "Oh, I haven't been there yet." And so they basically jumped to the conclusion, because we've been seeing each other for over a month and I haven't been to his house yet, that oh, he must be married. I don't know. I don't think it's weird, but they do.
Maybe he wants you to feel comfortable, you know? Plus, as a guy, here's the other thing. If you're a guy and you have a woman coming over, it means you have to clean everything. Clean the sheets, vacuum the floor, clean the toilets, Febreze everywhere. Maybe he just thinks it's easier to hang out at your place.
Yeah, see, that's exactly what I think. I think it's totally normal. And then, I don't know, I guess they just said, they started asking me, if I've met his family yet. And I was like, we've only dated for a month. That's way too soon. And I don't know. Then they started saying, about, oh, well, did he pick you up from me either? And I don't know. It's just, a bunch of stuff that they think is weird, I don't think is weird.
Well, so you mentioned this. When you go out, which one is it? Does he pick you up, or do you meet somewhere, or?
Well, he always picks me up. And,
okay.
I think it's sweet. And then he has to bring me home, you know?
So you've never seen his place, you've never met his family, and he always picks you up.
Yes. But keep in mind, we've been dating for, a month. And it's not like we go out every night. So
That's true. I mean, if you do the math, right, and you only hang out on the weekends, that's really like 4 or 5 dates total.
yeah, well, like, I mean, it's been a little more than that, but still, I don't feel like
Okay.
it's weird.
Let me ask
Like,
you. Let me ask you this, and I want to preface this by saying you do not have to answer this question, but I'm going to ask: have you slept with him yet?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you would like to know if this guy is secretly married, then?
Kelly, I just want to know what you guys think, because my friend was like, well, why don't you wait until Valentine's Day and tell him that, like, I could offer to come over and cook him, like, a meal at his house? And they said that, like, basically, oh, well, if he tells you no to that, then he's definitely married.
Okay. Well, we could do something like that if that's what you want.
Well, so they told me that, and I already did it. And so, like, at first, I was like, everything was good because he thought it was a great idea. But then on Sunday, he called me and said he had to go out of town Valentine's Day weekend to help, like, one of his friends move.
Okay. Now I'm kind of feeling like he's married. Like no man would turn down a beautiful woman coming over to cook dinner and I'm presuming breakfast the next morning to help somebody move. That's sketchy as you know what. So, all right, do you want us to call him and find out if he's married? Why don't we just do that?
Okay, but, like, I don't want him to know that I called you guys.
Denise, hold on a second. Denise, have you not listened to this show before? Don't you know who we are? Don't you know how we operate? We'll keep you completely out of this, I promise, okay?
Okay, so, like, what are you going to do?
I'll tell you what, actually, I can make this really easy for you. We can use a trick that we only get to use like at a certain time every year for a very small window. Luckily for you right now, it's the perfect time. We will call him and tell him we had to do a correction on his W-2 tax forms and we need his correct marital status. Because like W-2s are going out as we speak for just about everybody. So right now, this should work perfectly. And the best part is he won't know you're involved, okay?
Okay.
Right.
I mean, that's a good idea. Okay.
Yes. So hang on the line for a second and I'll put you on the check and you can give him Eric's number and then we'll call him when we come back, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Hello?
Hello. I'm trying to reach an Eric here, please.
He is sleeping right now, but I can wake him up if it's important.
No, it's not important. Is this Mrs. Hatcher?
Yes, it is.
Okay. All right. So, well, the reason I was calling was because I was updating his emergency contact information on his auto insurance policy, and I wanted to make sure I had the right number. That's all.
Well, that is my policy, so the one that he's on, so you can talk to me about it.
Oh, okay. You guys share a policy?
No, I mean, he's on my policy as a part of my coverage. I mean, he's been on my policy since he was 15.
So, hold on a second. He's been on your policy?
Well, yeah, he is my son.
Oh, okay. I see. Oh, I'm sorry. This was my mistake. So you're Eric's mother. I thought I was talking to his wife.
His wife? No. He does not have a wife. At least not that I know of. I mean, unless he's hiding her in a closet or something and she can start paying rent.
I gotcha. So you would be his emergency contact then?
Yes, that's correct.
And does Eric have a different residence other than the one listed on the policy?
He should not.
Okay.
He should not. He should be at the 9 in Virginia Beach. That's her residence here.
Okay, so Eric lives at your residence.
Yes, he does.
Okay, I see. I think I'm starting to figure out what all the confusion was here. And one last question, just so I have everything on here correct. Can you verify his date of birth for me, please?
Sure. It should be listed as July 2nd, 2002.
Oh, my God.
Well, you know what? We were way off on that one. Listen, I'm going to update everything here on this form. We should be good to go. Thank you so much for your help.
Okay. All right. Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye-bye. Okay. All right. So, Denise, the good news is he's not married. The bad news is you're dating a 19-year-old.
I cannot believe this.
Didn't she say July? So
yeah.
Well, then he's not 19. He's 18.
Oh, my God. I'm in absolute shock right now.
let me back up a bit here. Where did you meet him?
Yeah, was it like at a bar or like Dave and Buster's?
I swear to God, I had no idea. Like, the first time we went out, we both drank wine. I just assumed he was like 24 or something. I mean, he looks young, but he doesn't look 19.
Actually, he's 18.
He doesn't look 18 either.
Well, listen, now you know why he never wants to hang out at his place, because his place is actually Mom's place, too.
I swear I had no idea. I feel disgusting right now. Oh, my God.
Wait, all right, if you don't mind me asking, Denise, how old are you? Like,
I'm 27.
oh, okay. It's almost an entire decade there, then. Yeah, that is a gap. But listen, you have no reason to feel disgusted. I mean, he's an adult just like you. And if the two of you enjoy each other's company and get along, that's really all that matters. Love does not come with a set of rules. I mean, other than stuff like don't sleep with a roommate or make sure you have a safe word, stuff like that.
Oh, my God, no, this is so embarrassing. I mean, there are 18-year-olds that are in high school. Oh, my God.
Listen. Can I help you out with something? You can feel embarrassed, but if you read the text we're getting in right now, you would feel a lot better. Everybody's saying stuff like, age ain't nothing but a number, good for her, go get yourself a young stud, stuff like that. I'm telling you, this is all positive.
Yeah, but couldn't you tell that he was 18 when he wanted to do it 5 times a night?
I'm going to hang up now. Are you guys going to play me that on the air?
Well, yeah, we're on the air. I mean, we're not pre-recording this or anything, so yeah.
Hello?
Hi, I'm calling for Amanda, please.
Yeah, this is Amanda.
Hi, Amanda. This is Ashley. I'm calling from the Inn. We're setting up for your...
Yeah.
Hi. We're setting up for your reception on Saturday.
Great. What's up?
Okay, so like I said, right now we're sort of setting up all the tables and all the place settings, and we got your monogram napkins in. Have you seen them yet?
No, I haven't. Is there anything wrong?
Well, there's nothing wrong with them. They look beautiful, and the little heart logo you guys chose turned out great. I'm just double checking. Did you mean for them to say farts forever on the front?
Oh, yes. That's going to be my married name. My boyfriend's last name is Hart, and that's why we got the interlocking hearts on the front. We thought it would go really cute.
Yeah, but that's not what I said. These say farts forever on them.
They say what?
They say farts forever.
Just spell that name so I'm hearing you correct. It should say Heart Forever. H as in Harry, A-R-T-S as in Sam.
Yeah, these say farts forever, as in F for fart, A-R-T-S, farts.
Please tell me you're joking.
No, that's why I called. So you didn't want them to say farts,
right? No, of course not. Oh my God. Is there any way to fix this?
Okay. Let me find this out. Hang on one second. I have the purchase order right here. Let me get them on the phone. Okay.
Oh, thank you. Oh my God.
Yes, ma'am. Hold on one second.
Oh my God.
Hold on one second. Okay, Amanda?
Yes?
Okay, I have Jonathan on the phone here. He's going to talk to you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello. Okay, so what's going on? We sent the wrong color napkins or something?
No. You spelled my last name wrong.
What do you mean we spelled it wrong?
You guys, oh my God. You put farts instead of hearts.
Okay, hang on a second. Let me pull up your order here. Okay, hang on. Okay, I'm looking at your design. No, that's definitely hearts. There's 2 hearts on there. You guys said you wanted the interlocking hearts design. That's what you asked for.
Yes, that's fine, but you spelled the name wrong. It says farts forever.
Okay, yeah, see, okay, yes, that's what's written on the order. I'm looking at it here.
No!
Hang on. Okay.
No,
okay. So I see what happened here. I think that H looks a lot like an F. Okay, I see. So you're saying your last name is not Fart.
Well, no, of course my name isn't Fart. And, oh, my God, now all our napkins are going to say farts forever when they're supposed to say hearts forever. You guys, come on.
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, geez. Oh, boy. Okay, this is a problem. I definitely thought that was an F. Oh, geez. Well, this really stinks. Excuse the pun. Because, I mean, we put that on everything we did. I mean, your church...
Are you serious?
Yeah, your church programs we have done also, and they all say fart. I'm looking at the front page of your program for your ceremony, and it says, here come the farts on it.
Oh, no. I can't believe you guys screwed this up. No.
Yeah, and the banner that we had, the DJ, he's going to put up a banner when you come in at reception, and it says in giant letters, welcome for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Fart. You probably don't want that. Yeah, okay.
What do you think? Do you think I wanted to say that? No, of course not.
Yeah, I was going to guess no.
Well, can you fix this?
Fix what? The programs, the napkins?
Yes, the programs, the napkins, the banner, everything.
In 2 days? I mean, that's going to be impossible, I'm afraid.
Oh, shit. All of our guests are going to call us Mr. and Mrs. Fart for the rest of our lives. This is an absolute nightmare. Oh,
You know what? Listen. Every wedding has one or two teeny tiny things that don't go right. The flower girl spills something. It rains a little bit while you're getting ready. These things happen.
This is not a teeny thing, okay? Now, look, you either fix this or I'm asking for all of our money back. This is not what I ordered. Come on now.
Okay, calm down. There's no reason to raise a stink about it. Oh, my God, I'm just full of jokes today.
Why are you laughing? This is not funny.
Well, maybe we can get them to draw little H's on the napkins where the F's are, and then...
That is just going to call attention to the fact that you completely screwed up our name, and then we tried to cover it up. Everyone's going to see the F, and oh, my God, I cannot believe this is happening.
Calm down, Mrs. Fart. We will figure this out.
My name is Hart. H-A-R-T. If you had gotten it right the first time, we would not be having this conversation. Who thinks that Fart is a last name?
Amanda, there's no need to erupt on me like this. Don't worry. This isn't the company you hired for your wedding. This is actually the Z Morning Zoo on Z104, and we are phone scamming you right now.
Are you serious?
Yeah, sure. Wedding napkins and all that are just fine. Don't worry.
You guys are so mean. you know I'm getting married in like 2 days, right?
Yes, and it's going to be awesome, I promise. But I am guessing after this that we're probably not invited to your wedding.
No, you can go to the fart wedding. How about that?